Hi everyone, welcome back. Episode 2, let's build an adventure map. Right, what we're going to do this episode, hopefully going to build something. I've got a bit of an idea of what to do at the start. I looked back on the first episode, as we come through the sewers or whatever, we go to the first house, which is down here. Basically the problem is there's a lot of dialogue and there's not much that you really do. You come down here, you go into the first house, the character in there, Darius or something, he says a load of stuff. He says go over to Chief Voras, I think. He says a load of stuff, and that's it. The only thing you really do is break the repeater at the start. The idea that I've had instead, we're going to have the character come into the first house. So hopefully the dialogue should come up. There we go. We're going to have some of this dialogue still, but what we're going to have instead, while we're still in here talking to our good friend Darius, someone outside that house is going to start shouting out for help. There's going to be some zombies around there. And you're the hero, obviously, so we're going to get a sword. I think this is the best way to get the sword. I'm not sure, time-wise, the best way to give him a sword. The problem that I'm thinking of, either have Darius give him the sword, which would just be a give command with a command block underground, or have them get it out of the chest. Right, while he's saying that, I think we'll come over here. Oh, and I have actually set up the level in the sidebar. This is an objective, this is a dummy objective. That's how I have everything set up. So if we go back inside the house quickly, go downstairs, if I can. Right, if we look at this command block here, this is testing for level 3. So level 3 is actually the name, that's not something that's in the game, that's the dummy name objective I've got, which is here. Obviously at the moment my level is level 4, so if we put ourselves into level 3, all of this redstone will activate. This is the dialogue for what we've just seen here. Okay, so that'll only activate if we're the right level. So if we come out here, we can see by the sign that I've got set up, as we come out, it'll be level 4, which is right there. Obviously, I'm not going to have these signs here. I've already said that last time in the last episode. We're not going to have this on the side here. That's just so I know how things are happening when, what level I need to be to make something new set up. Right, so just as a temporary thing here, I'm just going to set up a basic clock. Don't really need it to be too fast. And a command block there. Right, the idea is that I'm going to set up an objective. Hopefully I can remember this. Hopefully scoreboard objectives add, and that'll be the name. I'll just put kills. And the objective name is total kill count. And then display name, we'll just put kills again. Right, added no objective kills. So we want to test for at all. Don't think the area really matters, or the radius. All we want is what's the name of it again? The argument, right? Score, name. Right, we'll have 4 zombies, so that number 4 represents that we've killed 4 zombies. Every time we kill 1 zombie, the new objective that we've just added is going to give us 1 point, which will be for total kill count, or whatever it was. And then if we have our friendly comparator here, feed out of here into another command block. My hero, there we go, that'll do for now. We need to set the time, score, I don't know what I typed that. Time set 1400. Right. Hopefully this will work. If I've messed this up, then I'm going to be kind of disappointed with myself. Just get myself a diamond sword. Right, so if we just imagine we've come out of this house, the person's been crying out for help, we have these 4 oh brilliant, they've actually all got stuff, okay. That doesn't matter, as long as they don't start running away, which they are. Right, we've just come out. Let's kill these zombies. So at the moment our score should be 2, 3, 4. Oh, damn. Yeah, I've completely messed it up. Scoreboard objectives set at P kills 0. Nope. Scoreboard objectives set at P kills 0. What am I doing wrong here? Alright. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I think it's scoreboard players set at P kill 0. There we go. Right, we'll start that again. The problem was that I put score name and then didn't put the name. Score kills. So obviously I didn't call it name. That's why it didn't work. If we just have our interesting score kills 4. Scoreboard objectives. I'm going to set the display over the top of the level. So now I've got it here. Kills is 0. But that's still activated for some reason. I think maybe we might need score kills min equals 4. So that's deactivated now. Right. So the problem I had was score kills 4, which was the maximum. So it was testing 4, 0 to 4. So that was my fault there. So now I've got the minimum is 4, maximum is 4. So the only way it's going to activate is if we kill 4 zombies, because we can see that. Okay, kills 1, kills 2, kills 3, kills 4. My hero. Okay, we got there in the end. Well, I got there in the end. That was not your fault. That was all me. I think that's probably the best way to do it. What I'm going to do now, probably just tidy up a bit. So I'll just see you guys in a couple of seconds. Okay, that was a lot more trouble than I was expecting. Okay, I'll just go over what we've just done. The clock is gone. We have moved it below this house. It's just over here. We've connected it to the redstone clock from over there. That's powering the mansion place as well. It's exactly the same command. The only difference is I've put some more repeaters in between. I've changed the text as well. We'll have a look at that in a second. Okay, we'll just go outside. The problem I was having, as soon as I stopped recording, I started to think, it is daytime and these are zombies. How are we going to have them spawn around here? I have got it to work. It did take a while. This is the minimum requirements that I have found to have a spawner in. So if you have this enclosed anymore, then regardless of light or anything else, it won't spawn at all. Okay, what we want to do is, first thing, we don't want the zombie to run off. So we'll just put our zombie in here after we set the time. Okay, just have our little guy in there. Probably going to change this to a villager zombie. That's just part of the story that we'll have. What we have is a splash potion of fire resistance. We're just going to give it to him. And to myself, apparently. That's all we need to do in Minecraft. The rest that we need to do is in MCEdit. So I'll just see you there in a couple of seconds. Okay, here we are in MCEdit. Oops. Right, so we've got our zombie here. We can tell that by the red box. We've got him enclosed in a little space. All we're going to do is put our box around him, and we can actually apply a filter to him, which is the create spawns filter. I think this comes as part of MCEdit. I can't really remember. If not, I'll link it in the description and stuff like that. Okay, the idea is that we're going to make the spawner here. I'm going to put it in the bottom of our hole. And then when that happens, we'll have a spawner down here, but the zombies will spawn up here. That's because we're going to click this button here, include position data. Okay, so obviously it'll be position data means that it's just extra information for the spawner basically. So it won't spawn up there, down there at all. It'll spawn up there in this position. Apply that filter, and we're just going to select here. I'm not sure why this does it, but let's put it on the side. It always does this, and I really can't work out why, to be honest. Okay, we'll cut that, and we're just going to put this at the bottom of our little hole here. The reason that I've got it, I think it's 4 blocks below, is because once we had it enclosed before when it was higher up, we could see the little smoke particles coming at the top. So obviously I've just put it a bit further down. The thing that I was most concerned about was actually what kind of light levels it reacted to. The good thing about having the position data enabled is it pays attention to the light levels where the spawner is. Obviously if we have the spawner on the top, it's daytime, so it won't spawn there at all. This wasn't really planned, to be honest. This is just a bit of luck. I knew that I wanted to have the spawner down below. It's just lucky that it pays attention to this light level. Okay, we'll import that there. Deselect, that's all we have to do in MCEdit. The rest we'll do back in Minecraft, so I'll see you back there in a second. Okay, we're back in Minecraft. It is going to get a bit laggy for a couple of minutes. The reason for this is we do have a mod running. The mod is called MCEdit, or it's in-game MCEdit. As the name suggests, it just allows you to edit tags, MBT tags, while you're in-game. I will link the mod in the description. Okay, I have changed a few things already. I'll just go what I have changed. Okay, delay is the current delay that the spawner will wait till it spawns another monster. The max spawn delay and the min spawn delay, once this expires, the clock will get reset based on these two numbers. It will be a random time in between, so you don't have to have them at the same number. I have put them as quite high at the moment, just as we're testing things out. Max nearby entities is usually 6, we've put it down to 1. Basically this means if we have 6 monsters nearby, then it won't spawn anymore if the number is 6. As we've got it as 1, it'll only spawn 1 zombie. If it walks off, then it will spawn another 1, but we won't worry about that at the moment. Spawn count is usually at 4. I'm not really sure what this does, to be perfectly honest. I've just put it down to 1, as I always do. We go into spawn potentials and down to properties. Position, this is the custom position. So that's not the position of the spawner, that's up here somewhere. It's these coordinates, sorry, that are up here somewhere. This is where the actual spawner is. Just make sure I've got everything right here. It looks okay. Okay, the problem that I had, this is the second time I tried to record this bit, the problem I had is I had blocks all around here. That was actually too much of an enclosed space for the monster to spawn in. Okay, we're about to test it. The idea is when I put this block here, it will cover the spawner. It won't have too much light in, so then it should spawn a zombie over here somewhere. It is a bit lucky because as I have the custom spawner underground, the light level is low enough that it will spawn above ground where there is too much light. This wasn't really planned, this is just luck on my part. Obviously I don't want the spawns to be in view, which is why I have it underground. Okay, the zombie is just going to run straight for the villager, which is in here, as we've killed him. Another one won't spawn because we've changed the information for the max and min spawn times. As I said, the delay has set a time based on these two numbers here. Okay, what I'm going to do now, because of the lag, I'm just going to set the spawners up off screen and then we'll come back and I'll show you what I've done. I'm only going to use one spawner per monster that I want to spawn. The reason for this is I want to be able to set these numbers individually. It gets a bit strange when you want to have one spawner to spawn 4 monsters, because you can only set these times once. So if you have it as delay as 0, then it'll spawn 1, and then it won't spawn another one for this amount of time. So the idea is we want 4 identical spawners that are set up, I guess side by side, and it will spawn in this sort of location. Okay, I'll just set those up and I'll be back in a second. And after a lot of fiddling around with that, I think we've got it to work. Just about to test it. I've put myself through the map. We're just about to run over to here to activate this. The thing that I haven't changed is the dialogue. So when we get into the house, Dara still says the same thing. Obviously he's not still going to keep saying those things. I think I might change it to... I think I might actually just have it about halfway through and then have them interrupted by the person. We can actually see them right now. There's that little villager over there. It might be a bit of a problem that they're going to be standing there the entire time. So you can see them through this window here right now. When you kill the zombies, they're still going to be standing there forever, basically. I'm not really sure how to... Thinking about it right now, I could have them drop down into there afterwards. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I'll think about that a bit later. I haven't given myself a sword. There's nothing in the chest still. I've just got a diamond sword. I think I'm going to have Darius probably give you one. This is how we test it. There's nothing coming up here. Go for the door, and there's all the zombies. Let's go over and kill them. Oh, I did notice one thing. When you're in adventure mode, if the zombies are on fire and they walk into you, they set you on fire. That's not much of a curve, is it? You can get set on fire within about 5 seconds. There we go. That was actually by accident as well, so... Yes. Hopefully the message still works. There we go. Right. I think I did notice a bit of a problem. After all that, there's still a problem. When we're in here, we open the door. I think it's 2 blocks for the furthest right spawner to activate, when the others will only activate on this one. So if we get to this spot, then the first 3 will activate, and we get to the next one, the last one will activate. This is only a problem because when we open the door, as we get further forward, you can see that it's spawning. So obviously when the person is crying out for help, when you get to here, you'll notice that there's nothing there. There is no problem until you walk to this spot. I'm not sure if I'm going to really change that. It seems like a bit of a hassle for nothing, really. Spawners are just down here somewhere. They're all exactly the same. I've only changed the first one to be a zombie villager, and then just basically duplicated for the other 3. The max spawn delay on all of them, and the min spawn delay I should say, is 3200. So even after that we kill all the zombies, no more will spawn. A little friend here is fine forever. I might just put a little wheat farm here or something, just so there's a reason for this person to be standing in the corner of their house. I think that's probably all I'm going to have for this episode. Don't know what I'm going to do next episode. Hope you enjoyed. What happened there? Was that me? I'll probably just broke that earlier. Doesn't matter. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Have a nice day. I'll see you next time.